Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of 20 to Midnight, the D&D stream where three heroes have to race against the clock if they want to save the world.
My name is Beth, Eyre, and I'm playing Helena Hailstorm, a human fighter from the Veldrin Empire, and I am here in London town.
And I am Emma Sherr-Ziarko, and I'm playing Cal, a.k.a. Calistoga Vance, a tiefling sorcerer from Ba Seranath, and I'm coming to you from the land of enchantment, Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Hello, my name is Mike Schubert. I play Satus and Kurtum, a human bard from Kelmoltron. I'm coming to you from New York City, and I'm here for the first hour before I go back to managing the baby.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
Yay. So we're going to make this count.
And my name is Gabriel Urbina. I am also in New York City. I am the Dungeon Master and resident heel today. I am mildly surprised that we've gotten this far into the stream without Beth and Emma going, Mike, Gabriel is being mean to us. Tell him to stop.
Yeah.
Very excited
Gabriel
to learn
was
what's happening.
So mean.
I'm scared. But cross.
So this is normally where we would do kind of a quick recap, I believe it is pronounced, of the events of the previous episode. But given that Satus is jumping back into the action, I think that we're maybe going to just jump on in and do it. So from Satus' POV, you were on the fleet, you were tracking down the Kraken, you had made this deal with the curator to get a ghost army that you could use to fight the Kraken.
Right.
You were fighting, there were tentacles, the Kraken ambushed you, there were people dying, ships getting torn apart, and then all of a sudden it was like lights out for Satus. And that's the last that you know.
Correct.
So, since then, a couple of things have occurred. But I think as we jump on in today, it's like you wake up with a gasp because the last thing that you knew is you were hitting ice cold ocean water. And instead, you find that you are dry in one of the cabins of one of the Solinese ships. You feel tired, but by no means injured. There doesn't seem to be like a gaping wound at your side or like a leg that was crushed by a tentacle. The only thing that seems alarming in your immediate vicinity is Calistoga Vance, who is pacing from one side of the room to the other, muttering angry obscenities under her breath. As Cal notices that Satus has stirred back to awakeness.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, so what's going on? Hi, how long have I been out? Tell me everything.
She hijacked my dragon's brain. I'm so mad.
Like mind control over Volt?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Come
on. We were escaping. We were getting out of here. It was great. And it was a flawlessly executed plan. We were in a boat.
Yeah, the fact that you're back here shows you how flawlessly executed it was.
Excuse me. Disembodied voice in my head.
That's called your conscience.
Yeah. Okay. God. Is Helena here?
Nope. We're going to get to Helena in a second because Helena is making some choices in another part of the boat.
Frick. Okay. So I don't know where Helena is. Basically, okay. So we fought, we killed the thing. We killed the Kraken.
Yeah, fantastic. That's great.
Yeah, that was great.
Job well done.
I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but it was pretty much me and Volt.
Oh,
just
toot away.
Riding around. Thank you.
Just for color, the reason why it was mostly Cal and Volt is because Helena was a little swallowed at the time. So it was.
Yeah, she got a little swallowed by the Kraken.
It was a little bit of if it wasn't Cal, it was Cal and Volt or nothing.
Yeah. So
sure.
But that was cool because I was worried that I wasn't going to be able to do it. And so that was nice. And then we rescued Helena from inside the Kraken, the dead Kraken. And then, let's see. And then we were gonna try to teleport ourselves back to our safe place with the scroll that we got, but we didn't do it very sneakily, and Razac burned up my scroll. She burned up my scroll.
DM voice here.
Jerk.
She did every Baldur's Gate 3 player's favorite thing, which is counterspell. And she was just like, oh wait, I see you casting a spell. Boop, red ray. No, you're not anymore.
Yep. So then we made a meticulously thought out plan, and we got onto one of the other ships. I created an illusion of a big tentacle, and while everyone was distracted, we stole a boat and we rowed away with Volt flying nearby, and we didn't notice that his eyes were purple, and he kind of messed up the boat and started bringing me back here.
Oh.
Yeah. She messed with my dragon. I'm gonna kill her.
I support it. Let me know what I can do to help, because that's horrendous.
Thank you. I guess the only thing I left out is, and I'll take out the pyramid. I think I have the pyramid. Yeah.
No, you definitely haven't.
We've told Satus about the other pyramid, right? When we killed,
just to refresh,
just to remind
Mike. You know, of course. So when we killed the rock, we found this red pyramid in its head, and we took it out,
skull,
embedded in a skull,
sort of this big-ish pyramid.
And maybe DM Gabriel should explain what happened there.
Yeah. So when they hold the pyramid, they seem to get. It's not that they can hear a presence, but it's like a presence can make them feel things. Like they kind of have this empathetic connection with something. And they sort of talked a little bit with the pyramid that they found in the rock. And at a certain point, Cal was like, we need help. And the pyramid was like, whoa, why didn't you say so? I can help. I love to help. Here you go. All through emotions. And instantly gave the party a long rest. And then vanished. And I think that the only other salient detail about that pyramid is that when they told Maeve about this, Maeve was like, I like none of this. I find everything about this setup alarming and off-putting, and I think that you just made some kind of bargain with a weird thing, and that credit card bill is gonna come due anytime now.
Okay.
And so after they killed the Kraken, and this they did do sneakily, I will give credit where credit is due. You guys did a good job of doing this under the cover of night. They found the skull, dug around in it, and found another one of those pyramids. And when they held it, they got a flash of feeling that was like, my good friend that I have missed, it's so good to see you, let me give you a hug. So they seem to be communicating with the same entity as before, but they haven't yet asked for help in the full way.
Yeah, and so we basically think that either it might be able to give us essentially a long rest, or it might be able to get us out of here. That we don't know that for sure, but that was kind of the sense we got from it last time.
Okay.
We don't know that it can help us get out of here, but that would be nice.
And like any great credit card, the thing to do when you are worried about having already bought a big item with it is just go ahead and slam it back down somewhere.
Listen.
Gotta get those points.
You gotta get those points, and the world's about to end in what does the Void Keeper say?
I think we might be
6
down.
days?
No, we might be down to like 3 days now.
Oh, geez. Okay, so I'm gonna worry about my credit card debt later.
Sure.
Yeah. So, so yeah, what do you think we should do?
I'm not sure.
No pressure.
I am unsure. I guess what's the current situation of like where are we? Where's Helena? What's going on location
we
wise?
are good question. Good question. So we are in a cabin of the current kind of main ship, I believe. Pretty locked in.
It's called the Sea Lion, and you are currently maybe 3/4 of a day's sailing away from the nearest Solinese port. So Soliana beckons.
Yeah. And we don't want to go there.
Yeah.
Correct.
Because apparently we're going to be put on trial for our crimes.
Oh, and I'm sure they'll have a fair judicial system over there. Due process.
Right.
We'll get a nice attorney. Of course.
Yeah.
Maritime law is definitely the way that kingdom operates. Yeah.
I think we got to get out of here.
Correct.
But we got to find Helena, and we got to find Volt, and we got to free Volt from Razac's mind control.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds fantastic.
I don't know if like teleporting away would whoa. Did the music just stop for everybody? No.
No.
Just me?
Just you.
Oh, that was weird.
Is it back now or like?
No.
I
It
hear
is back. It is back now. That was weird. Why is Zoom doing this? For a second I thought like a voice was gonna start speaking in my head.
Not today.
So not today, Satan. So yeah, I don't know if us just like teleporting away would actually. Is this maybe a check
I was gonna say
do?
that sounds like an Arcana
Yeah.
check to me.
Arcana check time.
And you should also get in on this, Mike. This is something that Satus might know.
Okay.
Get in on this.
It's going to be a non-natural 20. 16 plus 4.
Woohoo! Oh my god, I also got a non-natural 20. 18 plus
guys.
2.
Look at us.
Let me
High
So
five.
magical.
We're so magical.
let me see what this would be like. Okay. So with those truly excellent rolls, there's some good news and there's some bad news. So the bad news is that this effect will be the only thing that would like immediately short it out would be if you took Volt to another plane of existence. So like if you went to
Okay.
the Hells, or if you went to the astral plane, or something like that. That would immediately sever
Okay.
the link. The good news is that if you take Volt far away from Razac, number one, she wouldn't be able to communicate telepathically with him and give him new orders. And number two, she wouldn't be able to re-up the spell.
Got it. So it would time out.
Yes. The risk that you run is if she has given him already an order that is like, if you find yourself away from the fleet, immediately do everything that you can to return to the fleet to the best of your abilities. But if so far the
Right.
only actions that she has given him have been like, do this, end of command, do that, end of command, then
Yeah.
he will not be following any of those. There won't be any new commands. So it's not like a slam dunk in terms of solving the problem, but like distance for sure helps.
Distance for sure helps. Okay, cool. Satus, you don't by any chance have the spell blink, do you?
Oh, I don't think so. I can.
No, I sure don't either.
I can't teleport out of here.
No, and
You
and
wouldn't happen
blink-
to feel like your magical abilities have recently risen to a new level, thus allowing you to
Wait.
acquire
Oh.
some
Well,
magical
actually,
acumen.
I mean,
I mean,
I mean,
I am in the part. I am supposed to add 2 spells.
yes.
Would I have chosen Blink? I don't
Probably
know.
not. Probably not.
I don't know. I gotta see what my
Let's
spells
see.
are.
Yeah, I actually,
I
I don't know if you can get Blink.
I like to think I probably wouldn't because I think my loot lets me like fly and levitate, so I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
imagine. I can't
Yeah.
imagine me picking that.
Yeah.
So
But
let's not
Blink
do
is-
the
So
retcon.
I'm gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna tell you guys what. Consider for a moment spells, and Emma, Mike, if you guys maybe want to talk about this on like a side chat for a moment, we can maybe now turn to what is going on with Beth. Because just to
Let
get
me just real quick. I am 1,000% adding Otto's Irresistible Dance as one of my
100%. Yes.
100%.
Yes. Yeah.
No
yeah.
question.
None at
Oh
all.
No
my
question.
god.
Yeah,
The most
yeah.
on-brand choice possible.
Yes.
It's amazing. No thought for our survival.
Yeah. Yeah. Doesn't. Yeah.
Deepening
Crucial.
character. No matter
Sidebar.
what.
We will make
sidebar
Razac
done.
do
Yeah. Yeah.
the Harlem Shake. Like we're gonna, I'm gonna make her
It's-
do something
correct.
atrocious.
She'll die of shame.
I'll make her do the Cupid Shuffle. Ugh.
As the Solinese firing squad takes aim, Satus is like, so worth it. Fuck all of y'all. Worth it.
Good, so good.
Okay. So I want to just like refresh ourselves that like the 3 of you escaped on a boat. Volt brought Cal back, then returned to sort of tow the boat containing Helena and Satus back towards the fleet. Helena, you tried to fight him and he dragged you underwater until you were unconscious.
Oh yeah, that sucked.
And then you
It was Satus's fault. It wasn't. I.
We've been blaming you for a lot while you've been gone.
Please do.
I
Please
channeled your
do.
advice, and you had a really good idea, and it just worked out really badly for everyone.
Yeah, the piece of advice that the saddest voice in Helena's head gave him was that if she had ever seen that great play, Struck by the Moon, the lead actress in that play has some very specific ideas about what it takes to get someone to snap out of something, perhaps a trance, and that perhaps slapping the tranced creature would be helpful. Which, in all fairness, is one of the best ways of doing this when the dragon doesn't make the saving throw to see if he does actually lose the effect.
Could have worked. Could have worked.
Right. It could have worked.
Didn't work.
But
Didn't work. And
you arrive at the deck where, so when you regain consciousness, by that point, Satus had already been taken and deposited in the same room where Cal was. But as you regain consciousness, you are surrounded by Razac, and let's call it what it is, her goon squad, as a variety of weapons are pointed at you, and you sort of got the beginnings of a stern talking to before you just straight up took a swing at her, and were repelled, at which point you sort of went like, Helena doesn't care, Helena attacks, which was the point at which technical difficulties made us end our last stream.
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
But I think
I'm
that we've
sorry
got some
about that.
initiative to roll here and a scene to play out.
Yeah. I'd done some damage, right? I remember her being
Yeah.
slightly damaged.
Well,
I
roll me initiative.
I did do some damage, Gabriel.
You did do some
did,
damage. You
you did.
undeniably did some damage.
Yeah.
I have it right here.
Great.
I have damage that she has taken written down.
Okay, so I got a 6 for initiative there.
A 6, you
How
say?
many of them are there?
Cool. Give me a
And then-
moment.
I'm also kind of, mostly dead at this point, so. Yep.
we did make you take a healing potion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But then you almost got drowned.
Mm-hmm. And then I got
Okay.
hit some more.
Dang it.
They're not going to kill me, are they?
No, they couldn't.
I mean, I think they might be able to, but they might choose not to.
All right. Well, let's see how this goes.
Okay.
So you
I've chosen my other spell as Mass Suggestion.
Oh,
just
that's
so that
a great
it doesn't.
one.
If
That's
like
a great
But if we do ever pick
Okay.
something, if I pick one of the students, no one can accuse me of retcon. I've chosen my
Yes.
choices.
Yes.
We appreciate
That
you,
is
Mike.
that is honest. That is
I
honest.
just appreciate
I
that
think
I
that's
can
very
make people
honest.
dance
Yes.
against
too.
their will forever.
Yeah.
Or at least until however many turns does it last.
Yeah.
It's pretty darn powerful, that one.
Yeah.
Up to a minute. That's a long time.
Wait a minute. I don't even have my dice. What am I even doing with my life?
Looks like
You don't need
want
those,
to kill me.
Gabrielle. We'll roll for you.
One
You just do
moment.
coin flips. You either get ones and twos.
Yeah.
You don't need dice because I'm just gonna clear
Yeah.
the
Just
deck
Gonna
here.
smash, smash,
Yeah,
smash,
that's
smash,
right.
smash, smash,
Yeah,
smash.
Helena smash.
Dear, dear, dear.
All right, Beth. So,
Yeah.
Helena is sort of rising up, cracking her knuckles, about to draw her sword, when one of the Solinese sailors, in kind of the more like former military dress, comes up behind you. 16, the
Can I
16
react?
hit,
Just yes. Yes.
and impacts the back of her skull with the butt of his rifle,
Ow!
making you see a burst of black,
Gah.
Oh.
and causing 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow! Gah. Can I react attack this person?
If you want to, you can burn your reaction attacking this man that just came up behind you.
Fine, I won't. Fine.
If you want to,
Fine.
I mean, I'm just saying.
No, I shall have my turn.
Alrighty. 9 and 13. The two soldiers who draw sabers and charge at you, you were able to weave out of their path.
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
And the gun that goes off, the bullet
What?
whizzes past your head and towards the water.
Stunning. That. Gosh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not friendly, is it?
It's now your turn, Helena.
Okay. Who's nearest? Admiral Razac, hopefully.
No, Razac is. So I think that it is the chap that attacked you with the butt of his rifle, then the two gentlemen with the sabers, and then behind them, about 6 feet away, is Admiral Razac. Remember, you got a little
Goodness
tossed
sake.
around.
I did not.
You did.
I was just gathering myself. In fact, okay. So what I want to do is get towards Admiral Razac. I feel like I'm gonna have to sweep some people away in order to do that. So
Sure.
I would be.
I'll.
What do you mean, sure?
I'll tell you what. I'll allow you to, to use the first of your at this point 6 attacks, to kind of do like a sweeping broom motion to get the two gentlemen with the sabers out of the way.
Yeah, and I kind of want to just bash them. I'm not really trying to behead them or anything. Just deck them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Deck 'em.
Bash them.
We're doing a lot of decking today.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Roll me an
Decking
attack
on
roll.
deck.
I certainly will. Okay, it's a 19.
Yeah, with a 19 will hit.
Excellent, and that is 19 of whatever it is, and then 3 of cold.
You sort of, hit them with the flat of your blade. It's still you. So as you sweep them out of the way, you definitely feel the crunch as you break one of their arms and hear the pain scream. But they're now out of your way.
Okay, so Admiral Razac is next.
Sure.
Great.
Yes.
Good stuff. Okay. Is she near something I can push her up? Can
Yeah,
I?
she's standing. So she's standing. It's like the mast is directly behind her.
So I think the maneuver I would like to do is to sort of get the sword up to her throat, grapple her, and have her sort of up against, ideally, the wall of the boat, the side of the boat,
Okay.
so that I can tell everyone else to back off.
Okay. I'll allow this. I'm gonna say that this is a grappling check. So...
Okay.
Or like a grappling attempt. Let me just
Yes, I agree.
double check on those rules.
This is a sort of threatening. We're gonna talk. You're gonna.
Yeah.
Grappling.
Yeah, so roll me an attack roll, Beth. With your sword. Because you are
Okay.
sort of bringing it up to her neck.
Okay. 15.
15 does it. With a 15, you are able to sort of like grab her and hold the sword up to her neck. What do you say?
I say, everyone get back. Admiral Razac, I want you to undo whatever you did to Volt. Do we understand each other?
End turn.
Do you have more turns?
I do.
Like,
But
she
I've
could,
gotta
like,
have
you know,
that.
she has more attacks that she could do. You have at least 3 now, don't you?
I do have 3 now, yeah. I've done 2, right?
Yeah. You've swept the lads. You've held the Admiral. Which thing
Punch behind her
that
head for
sounds
emphasis.
vague-
Punch next to her head for emphasis.
Yes,
If you miss, you'll just
Hit her in the face.
hit her in the face. Yeah.
I think Satus is right. I think some sort of non-damaging, intimidating move.
Roll me an
That would be
unarmed
good.
attack roll then.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. How the heck does that work? Okay, got it.
You got it?
Exciting. Yeah, I got it. That is a 19.
Jesus Christ. Roll me damage.
Oh. God. I think that is just 6.
Yeah, so like you say your threat,
Least amount of damage.
and then you release the arm that was holding her by the neck, only to immediately bring it down next to her face with such force that you actually leave an imprint of your fist on the mast, causing some wood to splinter outwards.
Badass.
Nice. Nice.
Cool as hell.
End turn.
Yep.
Cool. In response to all of this, as basically the entire crew twitches and begins to rush forward, you will see as Razac holds up an arm, and everybody freezes. And she'll go, and if I don't... And I think that we can now enter sort of a, like, we're now having a bit of a conversation out of initiative turn order. Initiative is paused for a second.
Okay. There's a very sharp sword to your throat, Razac, and I've had a very hard day.
Okay. And you're going to use this sword to kill me. After that, what do you think is going to happen to you and your associates?
Razac, you have screwed us over time and time again. I'm not messing around any longer.
I'm not either. You have gotten a quite sizable portion of my fleet destroyed and a very large number of my people killed. Why do you think that I'm messing around either? You will come to
Because
Soliana, you will stand trial for your crimes.
You messed with our dragon. Let him free. What did you do?
I guaranteed cooperation. That is all.
He's not. You can't do that to people, animals.
I quite literally can.
I think we just need to jerk this sword up a little bit, don't you?
Okay. That's quite a chilly blade, Miss Hailstorm.
It's freezing, isn't it?
Tell me what you would propose.
Fix Volt. How do you even do that? Fix him.
Okay. And then?
And then we'll get off your ship, if you're lucky, without messing up any more of your fleet. What happened last time? We didn't even try for that to happen.
No, you simply loosened a cannon and then let it sail towards me.
Yeah. Do you want that to happen again?
No, which is why I'm taking measures to make sure that it doesn't happen again.
We're busy, and if you're not going to get on board with saving the world from the other massive problem we have, then we're going to leave you to it. Maybe we can resolve this all in a few weeks.
I'm not enormously in the policy of simply letting criminals go with a promise that we're going to resolve things at a later date.
I'm sure you'll find a way of catching up with us.
Okay. This is your proposal?
Or do you have a counteroffer? Do you want to fight right now? Just us?
I think that is where this is headed at the moment.
Oh, you do? I would be really surprised if you chose that option.
Well, it sounds like this concludes negotiations. And her eyes will glow purple. Beth, roll me a d20.
I'd love to be able to lie about the score on that. That's a 2.
Cool.
Guys, I just want to interject real quick. I'm sorry, but
Please.
my internet is being wonky again. I don't know why it is choosing when we're playing D&D to do this. At literally the most important time. But if I blip out, that's why. It seems
I
to be
hear
just,
and see you
just like,
perfectly.
yeah, it seems to be happening just for like a couple seconds and then I'm back. But anyway, I just wanted to take us out of this very intense, emotionally high stakes moment
to let us know that the internet...
to let you know that the internet sucks.
No worries.
Thank you.
Beth, a 17 hits.
It sure does, yeah.
Her eyes will glow bright purple, and then out of them, a beam of force will hit you straight on.
This is not going to go well.
18 points of force damage.
Yeah, that'll do it. Embarrassingly, I am down at this point. Yeah.
Terrific. In that case, we cut back to below decks, where Cal and Satus are still together.
Okay, I'm just getting the sense that we should get out of this room.
Correct.
And find Helena as soon as
No
possible.
question.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Let's take a look at this lock and see.
Would love to.
Okay, all right. What kind of door is it? Is it a wooden door?
It's a wooden door.
Is it a...
Yeah.
It's a wooden door. Oh, I like wooden doors. We can smash those.
It's like pretty heavy. It's like pretty heavy oak.
Yeah,
but
it's
like,
probably a pretty heavy wooden door.
definitely
but...
think like castle door more than like, plywood, IKEA
Sure,
door. But yeah.
Sure.
What's the
I
lock
get it.
situation on it? Is it a magical lock?
It's definitely a very nice, well-made lock. Roll me an intelligence check, Satus.
That's going to be a 17 plus 2.
Great. You recognize it as, a Secure Master 3000, one of the sort of, Kelmoltrian mechanical locks that are heavy duty and, not unpickable, because with enough time and energy and devotion, you can kind of pick through any lock. But you're instantly like, cool, this will be a lot easier to melt than it will be to pick.
It was the safety, 3000?
Secure Master, I think I called it.
Secure Master.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, it's a Secure Master 3000. You don't understand the craftsmanship behind
Not
these.
one of those.
I didn't even like working in the forge, but I know the lore of this lock.
Yeah.
Dear Lord, we are in trouble.
No, it's very much like that.
Dang it.
It's like that episode of Lost where Sawyer's trying to pick the lock on a briefcase, and everyone that goes by is like, "Hey, oh my God, are you seeing this idiot trying to pick the lock on a Remington? Jesus, no, that's not gonna work." It's very much that.
Did that happen for you guys too?
That happened
did
for
happen
me.
to me,
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
Gabriel
okay.
is the glitchy one.
Oh, fun, good stuff.
All right, Gabriel.
I think it might be both of us, honestly.
Ooh.
But
Okay.
but I think I got the gist of it.
Yeah, well, the point is, it's a very good lock. It's a high quality.
It's a
lock.
very good lock. It's a very, very
High
good
level
lock.
lock.
So, but it's not magical.
Not
You
magical.
have not done anything that would indicate magic.
Okay.
We try opening the door.
It is locked.
Satus grabs.
I
Okay.
love this though, because
Great thinking.
I would 100% do the bullshit thing of like, it is this amazing lock that is currently very open.
Yeah.
No,
Wasn't that in one of our? Was it in our practice rounds where you had some sort of like we were like dungeon diving or something, and we thought there was a trap, and it was just like just open, just go. What was the
I'm
answer?
sure I did something like that. That sounds deeply in character.
It does.
Ah, well, worth a shot.
Yeah, but it
Yes.
is
No.
locked.
Good thinking. Good thinking.
Okay. Is there any way we can
okay.
get them to come in here, and then try to,
Try to
overtake
sneak
them?
out?
Correct. Is there any windows, or is there anything else, or is it just like walls and door?
There is a window.
Ooh, what does the window look out onto?
The ocean.
Yes.
Like, are we underwater,
underwater.
or are we? We are underwater.
We're underwater. Okay, so it's an external window, not like the hallways of the ship window.
Correct.
Though.
And it is a little bit more of a
though-
porthole than perhaps a window. But yeah.
Like
Okay.
we couldn't fit through it.
No.
Like a humanoid-sized creature couldn't fit through it. Okay.
Roll me
'Cause
perception
I was gonna say,
checks,
I think
both
we
of you.
Okay. Thank God.
Okay, I do have an idea just in case, but yeah,
Oh.
that's a natural one.
Oh,
Not so
no.
Oh
perceptive.
no, that's the wrong
Ooh.
kind of ooh.
The wrong kind of natural.
Yeah, and I got not much better. I got an 8.
Okay. As you were.
God damn it.
Here
So
would be.
you look like you have an idea, Satus.
Well, I don't know how smart the folks on this ship are, but if I, performer that I am, did a particular cantrip called Minor Illusion and imitated the sound of Admiral Razac saying, "Guards, get in here," I wonder if we could get some guards
Ooh.
to get in here. Maybe I'll say one guard get in here. The weakest guard, please get in here. The tiniest, smallest guard. Guard Junior, please. Intern, get in here.
But like the intern that has the key ring and the security codes, like
Correct.
the
Well, they have to
intern with
get
security
in.
clearance.
Yes, the
Yeah.
lowest person on the ranks who can open this door. Get in here.
Speaking of which, ka-thunk, you hear sort of a piece of the lock turning from the other side of the door.
Ooh, excellent.
ready.
Don't
And
even
then
need to do anything. Okay.
And then
We gotta
the
be.
door swings open.
Yeah, who is it?
I rush forward.
You rush
Nice.
and almost crash into the unconscious body of Helena, which is being held up with a knife to her throat.
Mm,
Two Solinese,
I-
very broad-shouldered sailors stand behind her.
damn.
And then-
Well, we found Helena.
Whoomp! The body is thrown into the room, and swiftly, trunk, the door is closed back up.
Drat. Okay. Let's
Very well
let's
put.
heal Helena. I will
Yes.
cast. Is she down? Do I need to like cast anything
She is
to
unconscious
get her
but
back?
stable. Like she's at 0 hit points.
Okay, then let me
important
hit her.
Detail. This is Helena, no longer wearing her armor, and her sword is gone.
Sure.
Damn it. I'm gonna chill
Regardless,
this
I'll
way.
let me just hit her with a little bit of a cure wounds.
Yeah. Let's start with that.
I'll do just to give her a good boost. I will do it at level 2. That will be 15 points of healing.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much.
That was a
Of
good
course.
heal, man.
We yeah. And I think we have
Oh, yeah, did we-
have some more potions.
potions.
of superior healing
And
as well.
would my spells be whatever I was at when I froze, or like does either leveling up or whatever happened to me while I was in statue mode change
In
that?
terms of spell slots?
Yeah.
No, you should still have the same amount.
Okay, cool. Then I have some filled, some open.
Yeah, me too.
Okay,
So, okay,
I'm
well,
awake again now.
correct.
Okay.
At least I think so.
Oh, thank God. Thank God you're okay.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry I messed that up.
So did I.
I don't know.
Big time.
I'm just furious because I think she knew that I wouldn't kill her, and yeah.
I will.
Yeah? Is that where
Yeah.
we're at?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. Excuse my, Calmaltrian.
Hey,
No, I mean, I'm really angry, but also, I don't know, Cal, she... I don't know.
Listen, what does she have that we need at this point? She's not gonna help us any further
Volt.
because we don't
My armor, my sword.
Okay, but we kill her and
Yeah.
Volt is free of mind control.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we killed her, maybe her whole crew hates her. Maybe she's mind controlling everybody. And
mutiny.
mutiny?
Quick Arcana check on that, Emma.
That's a 19 plus 2 for 21.
Nice.
My Arcana is good today.
We're strong today.
So, point blank, like, if she was mind controlling everyone on this ship, she
Yeah.
would be the most powerful psionic entity that
Got
has
it.
ever existed, maybe. Like, that is like,
Got
that
it.
you would need to be like a mind flayer elder brain to like mind control like this number of people. It is probably a safe
Okay.
bet that there are like key entities that she is controlling, and there's probably also key
Yeah.
entities that each of the mind flayers that are with her are in some way controlling.
Mhm.
But you should not count on killing her and instantly everyone in the crew being like, oh, thank God, ding dong, the witch is dead. We are now so happy
Okay.
to help you.
Yeah.
They just fought pretty fiercely for her up there. Not that I'm not up for killing everyone. Hi there, the way, Satus. It's great to have you back. Sorry about the
Yeah,
whole...
yeah.
nearly-
Happy to be here. Let's just keep
Drowning
it going
everyone.
because who knows when
Yeah.
I'm going to pass out again.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we could
Fair
kill
enough.
everyone, but it might be a question of killing everyone. And whilst I do feel like killing everyone, that didn't go too well for me up there. So, what
Okay.
actually do here?
So we still got this. And
Ugh.
Cal brings out the pyramid.
Yes.
We'll have this. We I mean, this is not really something we can control, but the curator is supposed to take over all of our bodies for a minute at some
Indeed.
point.
Mm-hmm.
Now may not be the worst time in the world to do that, as long as he's focused on other entities. But I don't know how we. That's risky. I know, and I don't want to leave here without Volt.
Quick perception check, everyone.
Ooh, natural 20 this time.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
11.
Swing.
Got and I got a 19.
So, as
Not quite as
Cal is saying that about the curator, Cal and Satus
shit.
definitely notice a curious thing, which is the way that the porthole window, like, frosts up, like, almost as if it had gotten a lot colder on the glass itself. And then, almost like there was an invisible finger tracing letters on it. 4 letters appear. P-A-S-S.
Pass.
Right, because the curator famously doesn't like to do things when we want him to.
Oh, so he's telling
He
us.
He's passing.
Seems like
Fine.
he's never actually done anything. When we, famously, our thing is
Yeah.
always that I sort of think he's kind of as bad as Admiral Razac because we're surrounded by
Well-
people who are either immoral or amoral, but they always do us harm.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
A moment
just-
later, a second set of letters appear underneath that first one. And it now goes DEAL question mark.
A deal. What kind of deal?
Oh,
We'll at least hear what it is. A deal we know the terms of might be better than a deal of the pyramid we don't know the terms of.
Agreed.
Fine.
All right. You hear this voice coming from the full-length mirror that is in the room.
Oh boy.
Okay, let's talk. And you will see the familiar figure of the curator sort of spinning around the key ring in his hands. As he sort of goes, what's it worth to you to get these so you can get out of there?
I'll give you a cool secret handshake that we can do whenever you want.
How cool.
Pretty cool.
The coolest. My performance skill is plus 13. That's how cool it will be.
Roll me a persuasion check, Mike.
Ooh, that is an 18 plus 7. So that's a 25.
The curator will shrug and go,
It's all the curators ever wanted.
sold. And he'll toss the keyring, which somehow goes through the mirror and lands at your feet, Satus. And he'll go, not that it's going to do you any good. This, the fight that is waiting for you up there is one that you don't really have much chances of winning. Now, if you wanted to get out of here, that could be, out of here, away from the fleet, I mean, that could be arranged. But what would make that worth my while?
2 cool handshakes.
I am a man that does not believe in redundancies. If you're doing too many cool things, it tends to water down the cool thing that you're
But
doing.
of course, I understand.
Speaking of which, I think I am owed a cool handshake.
Oh, yes. Let's see. So since he's the curator, I'm trying to do this for you. So we would go like slap, slap, and then we would both open imaginary books and then reach into our imaginary pockets to put on tiny little like Morpheus glasses.
Oh my god.
And then flip
Really
a couple
cool.
of pages and then close the books. And then we would go blop, blop, and then do one of these like from Miss
Yeah.
Merrimack.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah.
then at the closing one, go with spirit fingers.
I love it.
That's really
deal.
cool.
I got the better end of that bargain, I'm telling you. That's brilliant.
I'm happy to have it. Look, truly, anytime you want to come in, teleport, I will stop whatever I'm doing and do it with you.
Perfect. Terrific.
Nicely done.
Nicely done, Satus.
Okay, but yes, there's a
Um,
big scary fight, and we might not win, especially with Helena not having her stuff. So you're offering us a
Yeah.
way to get out of here?
Oh, yes.
With Volt?
Ooh, I wasn't thinking about that. That's a considerable feat that you want me to do.
Yeah.
Well, we could maybe arrange that. But the
I'm
price
gonna
is
need
going
my
to
sword
be
too.
higher.
Do I still have the gloves of Jeff
Yeah.
that don't necessarily have to be Jeff?
Yeah, you still have the gloves of disguise.
Yeah. Their lesser known name. Because I feel like there's a way we could do this without the curator's help.
He'll sort of
Ooh,
shrug and
okay,
go,
yes.
Absolutely. That sounds fine to me. You have fun.
What's
hang
your
on,
thought?
hang on.
He is leaning out of the frame
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah,
leans back
yeah,
like,
yeah. I'm just thinking, what if I looked like one of the guards, like one of the ones who just came in and we pretended you both were still unconscious somehow. I'd have to levitate you somehow. That would be difficult.
Do you have to wear the gloves of Jeff,
No.
or can I wear the gloves
No,
of Jeff?
you could wear the gloves of Jeff.
Just because I'm a silver-tongued man that I am.
It's true.
And it's easier if we need to make a somehow facsimile of me still being passed out. I can have the gloves of Jeff. We can do some sort of, I don't know if we can cast like minor illusion or like put a bunch of pillows underneath a bed and, you know.
Yeah.
We create some sort of pretend me. You're both still awake and stuff and talking, more distracting. I'm passed out still in the corner.
Excellent.
And then I'm sneaking around as a guard.
And you may be getting back some armor and swords and things.
I'm trying to get back the armor, the sword, and then
Ooh. And
what's after that?
The dragon.
Oh, you could do a
yeah.
reconnaissance mission where you could go out and
Okay.
try to suss out where everything is. I suppose any of us could do that.
Yeah.
Right.
And
We want
but-
Volt before we get out of here. Are we in an ideal world? We would get Volt to not be under her
mind
control,
yes,
and then
but
fly away on Volt. Can he carry all three of us?
Yeah.
he can.
Or I can fly myself with the loot. If not, okay.
Oh, that's
fly.
nice.
So I could go try to get Helena's stuff, see what's up with Volt, figure out something. Worst case, reconnaissance. Best case, I come back with stuff and Volt. Super best case, I come back with stuff and a non-purple-eyed Volt.
That would be awesome.
I guess
Wonderful.
It seems like a lot to ask.
It does.
Can we split those?
Look, I might
gloves?
as well contribute before I turn back into a statue.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I
careful.
do hate to do this, but we're about to get to the hour mark since we started playing, so now may be a good time for us to take a quick break.
Is that work for you, Mike?
My baby is asleep, so we can keep going.
Okay.
But
Okay.
let's go.
Yeah. Okay. Very quick break.
Just take like a 3-minute break, like a very fast break, and then
Perfect.
we'll be right back.
Perfect. Okay.